Hello, welcome to another episode of my Remedy story. This is the post-match reaction/analysis of the 5-0 win against Deportivo Alaves. It was a good game overall. Like, we barely put a foot wrong, except when the game became an end-to-end affair. Chances here, chances over there. But it was fun. It was fun to watch. Yes, before we continue, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave comments as well. I'll run through some of the things that stood out for me and then maybe touch on one or two players that really did well today. Let's start from the starting lineup. I was not expecting the starting lineup to be this strong. Okay, maybe I was expecting for the last two games of the season before the Champions League final. Yeah, but it was a really strong lineup, except for the exclusion of Rudiger, whose place was taken by Arda, and yeah, Lunin still sitting out for Thibaut Courtois, who had a great game, by the way. 10 saves, like 10 saves in the game. I think last time we conceded, we had one of our goalkeepers had to save that much without us conceding a goal. Was in 2008 against Zaragoza, and that was by Iker Casillas. So very impressive, very impressive, right? A really good game from Vini and Bellingham as well. I think Bellingham was my man of the match, right? He scored one goal, assisted two. Had a lot of great interception. It was running from the beginning to the end. Great game. I still believe, however, though, that Lunin should still start. While Thibaut Courtois showed why he's the best goalkeeper in the world, I believe Lunin has the momentum over him. Yes, he was tested, but he was tested by a lesser team. Let's be honest, it was tested by a lesser team, so that's one of the things that we need to consider. But it's looking like Ancelotti might go ahead with Thibaut Courtois because it's not looking really good for Lunin right now. Okay, yeah, we had an injury scare with Dani Ceballos. I hope it's okay, and he did not come up with a knock, or come off with a knock rather. Same with Eder Militao, who I believe since he's been back, this is his best game so far. Barely put a foot wrong, was up to par with the physicality and the speed of Samuel Morodion, and yeah, was really in sync with Nacho throughout the game. I need to also mention again Courtois. A special shout out to Haji of Alaves. Had a great game. Every chance he got was shooting straight at Thibaut Courtois. A great game from him. Great game from Nacho as well. Getting that momentum, I still believe the starting lineup for the final should be the two centre-back pairing should be Tony Rudiger and Nacho, with Mendy, who had an okay game, nothing special from him, and then Cavaha. Another standout player for me in the middle of the park is Camavinga. Barely put a foot wrong. When he went for with purpose, his dribbles were crisp and sweet and such a beauty. And yeah, when he was defending as well, he was very energetic. He was winning balls. It was just so good to watch. It was just so good to watch. And then he left after the 61st or 62nd minute, right, for Arda Guler to come in. Great game from Toni Kroos as well. What a wonderful pass to Bellingham, who I think was trying to cross the ball, volley the ball back into the path of the onrushing Cavaha, but it ended up in goal. So we'll take it. He's in 19 goals right now, and only behind Artem Dovbyk, who is on 20. So Bellingham and Solot of Villarreal are on 19. Respectively. So let's see what happens in the next two games. Vini was saying in his post-match comments that the team will do everything possible to ensure that Bellingham wins the Pichichi. So look out for them playing a lot of the balls to him, and if we win get any penalty, he's very likely to take it. But if it doesn't win the Pichichi, it has also been a great season from Jude. Like, nobody expected this in his first season. Yes, he's a superstar, but not at this level when he was at Dortmund, right? Fede Valverde, great goal, by the way. I always love when he scores because the way he hits the ball. It's with venom. It's the ball with venom, right? And yeah, so that was really good to see. That was really, really good to see. He did a lot. He did a lot of off the ball runs. Did a lot of work off the ball that sometimes pinned Alaves to their. But I liked how open the game was. Like, they came at us when we got the ball, we went straight at them. Vini was a menace on the left-hand side. Rodrigo was a menace on the left-hand side. Vini was and Rodrigo were interchanging. At some point, Rodrigo moved to the right-hand side, be a menace for a few minutes there, move to the left-hand side, come and be a menace for a much more minute there. But Vini was incredible today. Standout players for me were Vini and Bellingham. Bellingham was just running all through. Was winning balls, and the pass to Camavinga for Vini's first goal and Real Madrid's second was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. Like, most people will not see that, and Camavinga had to do a lot to stop that ball, to stretch, and then he moved towards the byline with the ball, and then just played it. And Vini's movement is now incredible in the box. Right, he's acting like an out-and-out striker. I like that his side of his game has really, really developed. Right, just one touch into the goal. Right, and the pass to, yes, we know that Fede had to do a lot of the work, but that pass to Fede for Real Madrid's third, yes, that was Real Madrid's third. Yeah, was just a thing of beauty, and I liked what was it, the pass to Vini as well for Real Madrid's fourth. Like, Bellingham he had a really good game. Really good game. So the Ballon d'Or spot is still open. Yes, Vini might be slightly ahead right now, but don't rule out Bellingham yet. They've had a great season. I think about 34-33 or 34-35 GA contribution so far in our competition for Real Madrid. So that's no small feat. And bear in mind that Vini was out for about 3 months, so sure, if he wasn't, it would be way much more than that. But if he's out 3 months and then he still gets to win the Ballon d'Or, though we know it, winning Copa America will play a huge role in that. So he has to turn on the beast mode in that tournament and ensure Brazil wins, by the way. Yes, we've talked about Couture, talked about everybody in the middle, talked about everyone in front. Let's talk about the changes. Liga came in, not so much, didn't necessarily have to do much. I've talked about Guler last, right? So else came in as well, gave us his trademark long range passes that will pass through everybody and will meet an onrushing Real Madrid player on the left side, because that's where most of his passes usually end up, those long range passes. Right, it's never diagonal, it's always vertical. So I always like seeing Dani Ceballos do that. So it's looking like Ceballos might remain, and Modric contract will not be renewed. Like I said last time, I'm not ready to see Modric go, but you have to understand Real Madrid's policy. When it's time to go, it's time to go, right? So let's enjoy the last few games of Luka Modric. We didn't play today. We didn't get to see Brahim. We didn't get to see Oselu, which was fine, but we still did the job. 5-0. It's no small feat. Yes, we had Rudiger on. We had Dani Ceballos on. We had Martin on. Didn't get on the board that much, but the commentator made a comment. I've not seen him really play. That he is like a Xabi Alonso with the physicality of a Gavi, so he gets carried a lot, and I like that. He has physicality as small as he is to the middle of the park. So hopefully get to see him or Nico Pass promoted to join the first team. And it was really good to see Rafa Marin yesterday. Apparently he's coming back, so that's good, since Nacho is leaving, so that's good. I always like having a Castilla player, a couple of Castilla players in the team. It's very, very important for the Madridismo spirit. Lastly, Arda Guler, it's like he can't put a foot wrong. For every few times he touches the ball, it ends up in the net. Like 3 starts, 4 goals. Incredible from the young man. Incredible from. You didn't get to see a lot of his movements today. Like it was careful to release the ball very early because I wanted him to hold on to the ball and just like entertain us. But he's not all for that. Not at the moment anyway. He's just concentrating on winning us the game. So another great game by us. We're now 93 points. So we have 2 more games left, and if we win that, we win the season with 99 points. So moving on, you should get to see more Madrid line up with a strong team because we need to get in the groove ahead of the Champions League final slated for June 1st. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, please leave me comments. Don't forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe. Till I come your way again. Hala Madrid.